Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the Chulpa Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
So we have a sister that I discovered on TikTok. She goes by the name of Peony Bees, and she's going to share her experience of racism living in Vancouver, which is on the west coast of Canada in the province of British Columbia. Take a look at what she has to say.
So I've only been in Vancouver for less than 2 years, in total. And my experience here being a Black woman, being a Black student has not been the best. Honestly, it's been awful. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. Don't come here if you are weak. I have been spat at. Think about that again. I've been spat at for being a Black woman just minding her own business. I have had people display so much fear that they are shaking. I'm just trying to go to the mall. I'm not looking at you. I just want to go shopping.
So I didn't play the entire video, but she also mentioned that she's treated like an alien. She also said that she gets a lot of the folks who are men coming up to her and fetishizing her, and they actually say to her, I just want to try a Black woman. I want to give a Black woman a try. They are even brazen enough to admit that they are fetishizing her. In any event, she put this video out, and then she got a lot of backlash from the folks saying that she's a liar, she's making it up, it doesn't exist. And so she has responded to all of these messages that she received, and she's providing a more detailed story of her experience of racism. As if being spat at wasn't enough, she's actually going to share another story. Take a look at that.
I had a girl in my neighborhood, my neighbor, run away from me because she was so scared that I was gonna hurt her. I'm walking uphill towards my place, and this girl is trying to get into her car. I think it must have been stuck or something, but she's holding a lot of stuff. Okay, she's holding her keys, she's holding her water bottle, she's holding some books, wallet, all that stuff. She's holding a lot of things, too much stuff that she can carry alone. Mind you, I don't think I look threatening whatsoever. I was wearing a brown trench coat, a white top, and blue jeans, and a backpack. That's all I had. I had nothing in my hands. My hands were in my pockets because it was cold, and that was pretty much it. I don't know what's threatening about that. As soon as she saw me and we locked eyes, her eyes literally popped out of her head, and she started literally trying to open and yank her car door open, and it was not working. I don't know what's going on. And I can tell that she's starting to panic that I am gonna be walking past her or that I'm gonna try to attack her. I kid you not, drops everything on the floor and runs.
The level of racism to the point where this woman, who is one of the folks, was so fearful of this sister, who is a beautiful woman, doesn't look crazy or like she's some sort of serial killer or anything like that. Just a normal, beautiful Black sister who is just trying to get home from work. This is what she mentions in her video. You didn't hear that part, but she said she was just trying to get home from work. She was tired. She was walking up the hill, trying to get home, and she saw this woman trying to get into her car. For some reason, she couldn't open it. And then she saw this sister walking, and the level of despair and fear to the point where she dropped everything and ran. Because for fear of what? This Black woman trying to get home. That is the level of ignorance and racism that exists in the province of British Columbia. Vancouver is a beautiful city. It is a very affluent multi-million dollar homes. It's a super expensive part of Canada, for sure, to live in. This is a student who's there studying and just trying to, like she said, just make a living, mind her own business, and get through her school so she can go on with life. And this is what she's going through there. And of course, people are saying that they're shocked that this is happening. We don't have racism here. Oh my goodness, is that true? I don't believe you. This is our lived experience all over Canada. British Columbia is only one of the provinces that we go through this kind of racism. And she likely lives in an area where it's predominantly populated by the folks. So seeing her is some sort of learned behavior that they got from home, where a Black person is dangerous and, is going to harm me. And so it's that level of ridiculous racist mindset that drives this behavior. And I know people are going to say, well, why doesn't she just move? Why doesn't she just get out of there? Why do we always have to uproot ourselves and leave? Why don't they leave? If they have a problem, or if they're so fearful of us, you leave the area and go somewhere else. But we shouldn't have to leave. I also grew up in an affluent neighborhood in the suburbs of Quebec, and they wanted us out too, and they did everything they could to get us out, but we weren't going anywhere. We stayed, we fought, we earned respect. They had to get used to it because we weren't going anywhere. So they want to keep telling us, go back to where you came from, go back to Africa, go back here, go back there. We're not going anywhere. We are going to continue to live our lives, thrive, succeed, and be very prosperous in everything that we strive to do. So you can keep being afraid of us, run the other direction, run out of the neighborhood. We don't care. We're not going anywhere. So to those of you that are accusing this sister of being a liar, this is her lived experience. This is her lived experience that she's sharing so that people in Vancouver who look like her can be on the lookout, can be aware that this is going on, and perhaps they can band together and support each other. Let me know what you all think about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this content. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, EA Public Relations. Until next time, please be safe, everyone.